glow in the dark fabric.
This time we'll try. Oopsie daisy. And this is
Okay.
Mary Ellen's proper press.
Yeah, that one,
I wonder if this smells. It looks like it should smell.
it says fragrance free,
Yeah.
but I'm also very curious.
Fragrance
If
free
I
to
could
me
get
is
it
always like,
open.
we didn't add a fragrance, but it smells like what it smells like.
I would call it fragrance free.
Yeah, that actually doesn't
There's
smell like
nothing
anything.
in there.
It's just our shop hands.
Just our shop hands. These are my sewing fingers.
You know, handling boxes and whatever else. Okay. Let's get started because I'm dying to do this.
On is the only option. Okay, perfect.
On or off. Spray far, spray close. You know, like twisty dialing. You know, like
No.
you know, like on some of them, you can have it like stream or just spray.
It says off, on, off.
Okay.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, I've got an inappropriate joke I'll keep to myself about off and on.
Maureen, welcome to Tea Talk Tuesday. We are back tea talking
With our faded tulip cups.
I love Tea Talk Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Good reason to drink tea.
I was excited about Tea Talk this morning when I woke up. And then by the time I got to work, I'd convinced myself it was Wednesday. Like I'd already done it. I guess,
I remember telling you it was not Wednesday.
yeah. It's like I thought about it so much that it was like, oh, and now it's past. Nope.
Well,
Here it is.
luckily, it is not passed.
And it's not past. Here we are.
And today we are going to see which best press will win.
Which is actually the best press.
Literally. We have a new best press.
Here's the original.
This one has a scent in it. We don't have it in stock right now, but
Oh, Christmas. The frankincense and myrrh. Okay.
yeah.
We'll pretend it's not scented.
Best Press 2 came out.
Yes. The other best press.
And I have been very interested in this since it released.
Yeah.
We've had many talks about it, about how cool it is. Why is it blue? I'm guessing it's so you can tell the difference between your regular Best Press.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to accidentally grab the wrong one if you wanted one specific one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it does say fragrance free on here. And we tested it. It is fragrance free. We
Yeah.
didn't smell anything. So that's always exciting.
Yeah.
So should we get our testing on?
Yeah, spray away.
Alrighty. Let's switch to top camera. Okay. And are we zoomed in? Oh,
Oh,
zoomed in.
and in.
See all
Okay.
my mess. So we picked some white fabric today because I am very curious if this is going to make my fabric blue.
Yeah, the aqua, does it actually come onto the fabric? And if it does it iron away? Is it like a
So
glue stick that goes away under heat?
we have a bunch of pieces of white fabric because we figured we'd have a control,
Yep.
no best press, regular best press, maybe not one with selvage, that one,
Okay.
and we'll do some best press too.
Excellent.
And we are going to see what is the best press.
Okay. For the job, right? See if we can best press it to stiff or if it
Yeah, how much does it take?
yeah. Yeah, how stiff is the stiff best press?
I don't know. All right.
Okay.
So I'll spray this one with this one. Would you
Okay.
like to spray that one? With
Okay.
Your frankincense.
Frankincense and myrrh.
Well, just maybe I'll put this one up top, so we're not spraying
Here,
each other.
Yeah, we'll put our control off the board because I don't want to accidentally
So this is.
uncontrol it.
Ooh, it's going on clear, Maureen.
Okay.
I see.
Are we soaking it?
I soaked it.
Okay.
I got a little
I have
spray
to-
happy.
I have to get it as wet with the other one, otherwise it's not controlled.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're going for as wet. Ooh, it does. That one's smelly.
It is, yeah.
The frankincense and myrrh.
It's a little Christmassy in here.
It is a little Christmassy. All right, so we're
Okay.
just gonna.
I'm gonna heat up our Christmas moment. Oh dear.
Got our iron a little stuck there, hey?
Yeah. Oh.
Might need some iron cleaner at some point after this.
Goodness gracious. Oh, getting more fragrance as it gets hot.
So the one that's getting fragrance is the actual has a fragrance in it, but
Yeah, it's meant
not
to be.
this guy.
Okay.
Okay, he looks much better now.
Yeah. Are we dry? Okay.
Much
Now,
drier.
it is important that you don't go when it's wet, start like moving around. You will stretch your fabric out.
Yeah, we don't want that. All right.
So I wasn't paying much attention the other day, and I was pressing out a piece of white EPP. Like I had some hexagons for English paper piecing. And I was just kind of watching TV at the same time, and I lifted it up, and oh, my white EPP was now a little bit darker than tea stain.
Did you burn your best
I
press?
did. I totally burned the best press. And I'm wondering, I think I got a little bit scorchy there too. We'll turn it over now. You can't tell.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna iron it flat. You need another iron over
Yeah,
there? It's
yeah, I
looking a
think
little
I-
wrinkly.
I think I left a few marks.
Okay, so we have
Okay.
best press 2, regular best press. Should we give that guy a little iron so they're
Yeah,
all
we'll just-
flat and starting from fresh? Okay, maybe
Okay.
we can just put our little best presses in front. So we have best press and best press. There we go.
Okay.
Look at that staging. I love it. Okay. So what tests do we want to do? Do you want to
I don't
see?
know, just see if flick,
So
pick it up.
that one's pretty starchy. Still has a
Okay,
nice
let's see.
drape.
They look kind of the same. Or, like looking.
Oh, I think mine's a little
looking-
stiffer.
Looking wise, yeah. It definitely feels stiffer, but I'm not sure how you could test. I'm not sure
Well-
how to show it.
Should we try ironing?
Okay.
Or finger pressing first?
yeah, finger press it. Okay.
So we'll finger press. All right. I'm
know.
standing straight up. It's not going down.
yeah.
That is awesome.
Okay. And then we'll
Okay.
iron the other side.
We'll iron the other side.
Okay. Yeah, yours is like staying closed.
Mine is stiff.
Yeah.
We should do the same test on this guy.
Okay.
So of course we're not finger pressing on something that's really stiff either. So I think this guy is gonna struggle. a
Yeah,
little bit.
we don't have a very nice crisp edge to this one for sure. Like it's staying closed, but so if you were to fold this back over, like, so here's our
Finger
iron
press.
and our finger press. Here's, we'll give this an iron here.
So this is finger press, iron.
And I turned this
Iron?
around. Here we go. So
Oh, you turned yours around.
there's
Okay.
finger press. So there's the differences.
Okay, so I have quite a bit of a curve here. That's a little hard to see, but that's because this finger pressing is quite stiff there.
It is, yeah.
It's very stiff. It's not wanting to let go, which I think is really cool.
It is, yeah. And this one's kind of let go. This one's given up the ghost. This one's really given up the ghost. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't push it as hard, but
And what about our ironing?
I know, right? Like,
Oh, they can't see it. Hold on. Let's bring them up a little higher. So, this guy's just like
definitely, yeah.
fully
just a good on
peaked.
10.
He's just hanging out. And this guy, he's doing pretty okay. Not quite as crisp. And
This one's
he is
just,
struggling.
Like, he's just done.
All right, Maureen, what is the best press we got today?
Well, for crispness, definitely this. Like we've got like a really stiff crisp on that one.
Yeah, it is crispy. Like if we, well, maybe not on that end when I kind of smushed it. Stand them up on their ends.
Let's see.
It's pretty crispy. Yours is pretty crispy too.
This one, like finger press
This
is gone.
one, this one failed.
yeah, you definitely want some starch.
Yes. Some starch makes us happy.
Yeah. And then keep in mind, this is still like factory starch, right? So if you'd washed it, it would be done.
Mine fell over.
Yeah. Good job. think we're there.
So I am a foundation piecing on paper kind of person.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be my new best friend
it might be.
because you're not supposed to iron when you're piecing on paper
Right.
because your steam can shrink your paper and have a whole lot of not fun.
Yeah.
But this finger pressed beautifully.
It did. Yeah, it's maintaining that pretty well. So,
You know, this would probably be really, really nice for English paper piecing
and
too.
it'll keep you from having to drown. Like I really drowned this one.
Well, we could do another one
Okay.
with less spray.
Yeah, let's see if we do a light spray.
Let's do a
'Cause I'm
light
not sure
spray.
you'd really want to soak any of your fabrics to
Probably
the degree that we
not.
did.
Probably not.
So
We
let's-
went a little crazy.
Yeah. Like there's what I would normally spray.
Does mine look equal? Mine looks uneven.
Yeah, get to the ends. Okay.
Okay, I think that's equal. It's a little spattery.
And again, lift it up. Don't run it down the fabric until it's dried. Otherwise, you'll warp your fabric.
Yeah, we don't like stretched out fabric. Frankincense is very interesting.
It's something. Yeah, that would not be a fragrance I would enjoy a lot of.
I don't think it'd be my favorite.
Okay. Let's-
Okay, mine's still pretty warm.
yeah, I'm feeling a lot, much more difference this time. I think I over drenched it.
Oh. Yours feels not quite as stiff right
yeah,
now.
it's a little thin, like a little.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
one has a bit more body. Okay, let's do our tests.
Okay.
So finger press first.
Uh, Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, we'll give it a flip over that way. So we've got fingers here, iron here.
Oh, you might have to come up a bit.
Sure. And there's a big difference this time. So I kind of
A
went like
big
this, but
difference.
There's, yeah, like,
Mine is crispy.
yeah.
Yours, like, it's still nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it definitely still starched, but this has got much more.
Much more body. And the nice thing is it doesn't quite feel like it doesn't feel cardboardy or
Yeah.
super papery, but it's still quite lovely.
Yeah. Here's the difference between a casual shirt and a work shirt.
I should starch my boyfriend's shirts with this.
Oh, no. Your boyfriend should starch his shirts with this.
You have a point, but I'm afraid he might burn it.
He would only burn the first one or two.
True. We could get the awful shirts first.
Yeah.
Get him to do those ones. The ones I don't like.
Yeah. And if you get a really good ironing board underneath, it will help to absorb some of that and maybe prevent it from burning quite as often or frequently. And maybe then he'd really enjoy doing it. We've got
Maybe he
some
would.
pretty great ironing boards here, particularly for quilting, those reliable ironing boards that are square both ends, so you don't have the awkward taper, right, of a regular clothing iron, and that which has its purpose for clothing, but for a quilt it's nice to have a big long square, and they're capable of holding up to, one of them holds 320 pounds and one of them holds 350 pounds, so you could have a nap on it if you had to, like it could be a backup cot.
Oh my gosh, that's fabulous.
Can you imagine 350 pounds? Like, I would be afraid that my husband would be like, get the massage table out. He'd be like, lie a little cushion on top. No.
I think we should get it, no matter what.
Yeah.
Sounds like a nice massage
Oh,
table.
it would be a fantastic quilt table. Like, I like the idea of it being square on all corners. Because that one tapered corner just really renders the end of the table useless.
Yeah, that's why I like using pressing mats, but they're reliable. It's not tapered,
Yeah.
which is lovely.
And the larger version actually has a tray underneath to hold like your bits and pieces. So you can put your iron under there, your best press, whatever else you want to store underneath it. So
That's kind of
it's
fantastic.
pretty handy.
Because who knows where to put them?
Yeah. My ironing board in my office sits beside a filing cabinet that I never open. It's just got like the long-term papers and stuff, like old papers I don't want to keep forever. And so the handle sits in the right place. And so I just hang this on the handle of the filing cabinet. And
That's a
so
great
it's always
idea.
conveniently located.
I usually have a rolling wagon.
Oh.
And so
Yep.
I actually take my best press out of the original bottle because I get one of those misting sprayers. 'Cause
Right.
You saw how spitter spattery I make it when I do it because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to over soak it. I actually use a misting bottle.
Yeah, I have a Kimberbell one that I really like.
Same.
Yeah.
We have the same bottle. We got it on the same.
Also because I buy my best press in a very large
Yes.
tub. And so, yeah.
Right now, I think this is the only size released so far.
Yes, for the other best press.
So, we had a question. You have Mary Ellen's Best Press. What is the complete name on the other? So they're actually both Mary Ellen's Best Press. Just one of them is Best Press number 2,
Yeah.
or the
other
other Best Press.
Yeah.
And have you tried Terrial Magic, Maureen?
I haven't. No, it's one of those things I keep thinking I'm going to, but because all of my mist bottles are filled with this, I have to get through this first. But I bought the 4-liter bottle, so it's going to take me some time to get through 4 liters of Best Press, and then we'll move on.
Well, maybe we'll see if we can borrow a Terrial Magic and do another tea talk on it.
We should have done. You know what? That's what we should. We should have done a full comparison of all of the starches.
Next time.
Yeah, before
I just really wanted to play with this.
I know I really did too.
So bad.
Before using the Mary Ellen's, I was using like Dillon's starch, which is not my favorite.
What's the comparison between the two?
Well, the starch is like it's a proper starch, right? And so it's not I don't care for the way it launders, and plus then you got to worry about when you store your product, bugs and critters and all those
Oh,
things.
dear.
Whereas the Mary Ellen's isn't. It's not a starch product. It's a. I don't actually know what's in it. They don't release the contents. There's no.
They don't say, hey?
No, you don't know what's in it.
Oh, you know what? I didn't read the instructions. It does say to shake before using. Uh-oh.
The other non-starch stiffener that I have used actually is Flatter, which is from the soap company, and I really like that stuff as well. I've got it in fig scent, and I quite like the smell of that. I use that on our clothes, especially when
That's
traveling.
awesome.
You're like,
Oh, yeah. Well, then you get a nice little refresh.
yeah,
I was reading a bit on this because why not, right?
yeah,
No flaking, even on dark fabrics, which we have a piece of dark fabric. We could
We
give
do.
that a shot.
yep.
No sticking or scorching, which I did notice that the iron didn't stick to this one like it did the other one.
They both are supposed to not stick, but I think
We
that's-
might have had too much.
it's a product of like, did you drench it or did you use it properly?
Leaves no residue on fabric or iron sole plate. Fragrance free. Anti-static. No clogging or sputtering, which the sprayer did work great. Doesn't attract bugs, and
Yeah.
it's gluten-free
Yes.
for our celiac friends.
And what you're supposed to do is when you want to overstarch your fabric that way, is rather than soaking the fabric, is to lightly spray it, iron it, spray it again, iron it. And you could do that with this one as well as the original. So most people used to do that with the original and just spray it once or twice. Sorry, 2 or 3 times. Now this kind of skips that step.
I closed it.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. I did a much better job.
Oh, Anne says Terrial Magic is good for machine embroidery. Okay.
Oh,
I'll have to give
we
that-
will have to give that a try.
Yeah. Now I'm curious to give that a whirl.
Is that too much?
That's lots.
I feel like it's great.
Let's give that a try. Oh, I'm smelling the frankincense and myrrh stuff coming up from underneath.
We definitely put too much on
Yeah.
it.
For the next little while, we're going to be having Christmas every time somebody irons with this board.
So you could use this for appliques as well. So appliques and tiny stamp-like fabric pieces are easier to handle. So you wouldn't be stretching when you're cutting on bias and stuff as much.
It also keeps it from, because it stiffens all the edges, it keeps the edges from like giving you all the little flaky, frayy edges.
Yeah, it doesn't fray near as much.
Yeah.
So if you find you have a lot of fraying, we did not spray over there. If you find you have a lot of fraying when you're working with your fabrics, you could give it a little best press and it'll help. This one was pre-frayed for us.
So I don't see any color changes where we applied it.
neither.
And then if we go like this and
Oh
crumple
yeah,
up all this
crumple it
starch,
up.
I don't see it flaking or anything. So
I don't either.
true to form,
It looks fantastic.
re-iron it.
Okay, what it does say though, this does not replace the original best press. You'll find both are necessary to make the perfect quilt.
Right, because sometimes you don't want a super heavy starch, right?
100%. Sometimes I just want a little bit. And I think this might be my new best friend though for foundation piecing.
Yeah, I think I often want just a little bit more than the original, so I'd give it a try and we'll see. But I'm going to try Terrial Magic next.
I love this. Oh, this makes me happy.
It does, yes. Adding more toys.
More toys. Just another thing to add in the sewing room.
Yeah.
Plus it's blue.
It's, I know.
And I haven't seen any discoloration on any of the fabrics from the blue.
No, I didn't see any
I
color
haven't seen
at all.
any discoloration,
No,
which is great.
no, it all looks the same, even though we drenched.
Yeah, we drenched
Okay, so
it.
now that we've mixed them up, which one is which?
This one.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we don't have the top on. Hold on. There's my button.
Okay.
So I'm gonna vote this one, but I think it's this one. Because they're both feeling starchy, but this one's just a little sharper.
Yeah, I think you might be right. And we'll never know.
We'll never know because we did not have a camera over there.
No. But this is very, like, that's just doesn't have the crispness. So
No, this one's pretty crisp, and so is this one. I think this is the finger press, and this is the iron.
yeah. We'd have to go back and watch it again.
You can see the definition really good in the screen too, hey?
Yeah. Yeah. These are both definitely the iron side. And then this one, this just doesn't have the feel.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, this is headed over to my sewing room. And it's going to be probably one of my new favorite starches in the room.
Perfect.
I'm excited.
Me too.
I definitely have some foundation piecing that I need to get done. So I'm going to pre-starch, then cut everything.
You'll be all ready to go.
Yep, it's going to be awesome.
Excellent. Okay.
Well, thanks for joining me
Next
today.
time it really will be Wednesday now.
Oh, yes. Tomorrow it will be Wednesday, which means a wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. We get some fun with Sandy.